What is up YouTube? In today's video we will cover how to create Google Ads conversions, how to implement this to our website, and how the attribution model work. Let's dive in. Okay, so we're gonna click on Tools and Settings, then we're gonna click on Conversions and we'll select New Conversion Action. Then we'll select Website, then copy paste our website domain, and this is for to scan if there is an existing conversion tracking that Google Ads can identify. We're gonna click on Scan and Google will realize we have nothing. And yes, we're gonna click on Add a Conversion Action manually. The first item is Goal and Action Optimization. This is purely for categorization. You can select whatever most suits you. I will select Contact for the sake of this example. Then we will give this a name. I'll call this Contact Us Forms. Then you'll see Value, and under Value you have three options. The first one is using the same value for each conversion. Maybe you have a static fee. Maybe you're selling the downloadable content and its price $50. Then you'll see use a different value for each conversion option. When you select this, it will use the total revenue parameter to define a value, and when it cannot find a value, it will use 1. So whenever you see 1 in front of a conversion, you can assume that the tracking is broken for this. And finally, you have the don't use a value for this conversion action option, which basically describes itself. And under count, you'll have two options, every and 1. Every is for repetitive businesses where every interaction or every conversion matters for you. It doesn't matter how many times a single person converts for you. And 1 is for the lead businesses. It means only the first interaction is valuable for you. If they call you 5 times, if the same person calls you 5 times, it will count the conversion as 1. And under this, you'll see click-through conversion window, engage view conversion window, and view-through conversion window. This is basically the maximum time after an ad interaction that you want to count as a conversion. Let's give an example. If you are using 30 days and somebody clicks on an ad and after 35 days they decide to convert, this will not be counted as a conversion because the attribution window is 30. You can select whatever best suits your business, but if you are new, just select 90 and select the maximum ranges for these. And finally, we have attribution models. To better explain this, I prepared a little something for you, and let's move on to the PowerPoint slides to have a better understanding about attribution models. Now let's say somebody click on a shopping campaign, then they see an ad on YouTube, then they click on a remarketing campaign on display network, and finally they decided to search for the brand name and convert through search. If you are using last click, the conversion will go to the last touch point, which is search, and the others will have 0. And if you're using first click, the conversion will go to the first touch point and the others will have none. If you're using position based, it will give the most amount of the first and the last touch point. The first one will have 40%, the last one will have 40%, and the remaining 20 will be divided in between campaigns. If you are using linear, it will divide the conversion action by the number of campaign it touch and give everybody the equal amount of conversion. In this example, everybody will have 0.25. If you are using time decay, the closer you are to the conversion action, the more conversion you will get. And finally, we have data-driven attribution model, and with this attribution model, the more impact the campaign has on the conversion action will have more conversion attributed to itself. Now let's continue with selecting data-driven for now, and click on Done, and click on Save and Continue, and conversion is created. All we have to do is click on the Use Google Tag Manager, then copy our conversion ID and copy our conversion label to link this conversion action with this conversion tracking code. Now we will move on to the Google Tag Manager. We'll click on Tags, we'll click on New, and we'll select Google Ads Conversion Tracking. We will copy paste our conversion ID and we will copy paste our conversion label here. And all we have to do is create a trigger. But unfortunately, I cannot cover all the triggers for the most common conversion actions. If you want to create a conversion action for the purchase, you have to create a trigger for the transactions. If you want to track the Contact Us forms, you have to create a trigger for the form submissions. And we will cover these topics in a more advanced video later on, but for now I have to end this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to write down in the comments what you want to see next or give me a feedback, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you.